Namaste. Oops. Namaste, everybody. Zen zebras, unique unicorns. It's an odd tree. Merry mermaids, men, Bella butterflies, Namaste ninjas, dream catchers, dream makers. I don't know, that never worked. Hi Lisa, hi Eileen, hi Bayo. Hey Bayo, I'm gonna answer your text, but I think you gave me a text when I was getting ready to go on my walk, so as soon as I'm off this, I will text you back, okay? Yeah, I'm over by a different route. Hi everybody. Even if everybody is two people, it's okay. Just decided to go out for my walk. I worked yesterday, so I didn't get to walk yesterday, but it's either work or walk. If I don't work, then I should get out at least for a walk. Anyhow, how's everybody doing? You like my hair? It's purple. Purple hair, don't care. Purple and black. But I don't know if I did it right. We'll find out when I wash it. You're supposed to not wash it for a couple of days. So I just did it, what was it? Tuesday night, 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, let me show you where I'm at. It's like, thank you, Lisa. Hi, Charlotte. Predicted text. Yeah, I don't really have that much to say, but I said I might as well get up over here. Here's this beautiful wall. I'll show you this beautiful wall. Isn't this nice? This nice wall. I used to always come here and take pictures with this backdrop wall. Anyway, I did not push my lip is very heavy, and that's the thing that's weird here. Look at this wall. That's weird about purple hair is you have to, it's kind of hard to match your makeup. So, sorry about I just threw makeup on because I was not feeling like energetic, and I figured if I throw my face on real quick, maybe it'll give me some energy. But either case, I knew I had to walk. So that's what I always try to encourage other people, especially if it's nice out. Now, it was beautiful out all day. I should have went earlier, but don't let that hold you back. If you have a half hour or 20 minutes, just go out and walk back and forth. If it's snowy or wet out, then stay in your house, walk back and forth in your house. But I prefer to walk in my yard if I can't get out to the outside world. Anyhow, yeah, I'm not feeling 100%. That's why I really didn't push. I called up about some jobs. I don't think I got a phone call today. I looked at my phone, like from the schools that I do want to go to. I didn't get a phone call from them, so. But it's just as well. I just feel like if I work 2 days in 1 week, just lately, that's been like all I could do. And it really makes me tired. So I don't know if it's my resistance is low. Anyhow, I hope everybody's having a nice day. I'm sorry I didn't even put my earrings on. I do have my necklace though, my cross, but I usually sleep with that. But anyway, forgot to put my earrings on. Yeah, so my lower back has been hurting me when I walk, but that doesn't mean don't walk. That means walk even more. Well, at least in my sick head it does. But no, it has been hurting. Like, I feel tired, more tired walking now than ever. But that doesn't mean give up. It means push yourself to do it. So, just means that my body's not used to it, and I got to get it back going. And I will be going back to the gym, because I pay for it every month, and I just haven't been there. So I think it'll cheer me up, because I could use the weights, the pull down weights, and I could do my routine that I used to do on the mat, which is a little bit like Pilates combined with yoga, and that used to make me feel better. Let's go shopping. That's pretty. Too hot. Oh, wool, I'm allergic to wool, but that is pretty. That looks like a nice outfit for Ireland. I think this is some sort of spa. I always said I was going to go here. Ooh, that's very pretty. Purple Power is right. Hi, Mickey Morgan. I'm sorry about the chins, everybody. I was told by my brother, who just discovered my channel, that I'm more. He thinks that I don't own a mirror or a scale, so he insisted on telling me that I'm extremely fat. I already know that. Anyway, so that was fun. But sorry about holding. I should hold the phone up to the sky so I can not expose you guys to my 75 chins. But I have a big round face, and part of the reason I'm not making excuses for being fat, because I'll tell everybody and their mother that I'm fat, and I admit that because I'm only 5'2". But I do have Hashimoto's, and which is my thyroid does not work right, and ever since I was diagnosed with it in 2012, I believe, 2012 or 2013, I've had it probably since I had my kids. I had my son at 29, and that's when things all, like, I couldn't lose the weight, or I was hot. I would run hot and cold. Kept having like very odd symptoms, and my skin was like peeling off, very dry. And finally I changed doctors. The doctor I had gone to for like a million years, and then I got divorced. And when I met Devin, he was like, some of the stuff your doctor is saying to you is really mean, and why don't you change doctors and go to my doctor? I'm so glad I did, because he was the one who didn't like put me down about my weight like what my regular doctor did. And when I went to this doctor, he was like, no, it is not normal for you to gain 30 pounds in 1 month. And that's what happened. First, I had lost a lot of weight when you get divorced, a little bit before I got divorced. I was going to the gym 5 days a week. I had 2 jobs, and I was going through a lot of stress. So, of course, the weight just came off that way. I wasn't dieting, trust me. If anything, I was drinking too much. But my weight came off, was going to the gym a lot. Then, after I got divorced and things settled down, I still was at a pretty good weight. And then maybe 2 years later, after divorce, in 1 month I gained 30 pounds. And I don't remember eating that much. How could I eat that much if I'm traveling from one borough to the other and working 2 jobs? And it was really scary. So he did a blood panel that tested my TH levels, thyroid 4, and I think thyroid 3. He said, "Did your doctor ever check for your thyroid?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't remember him ever saying it. He would just put me down." I remember one of his jokes was, well, your BM level is really high, and so is your weight, and you're only 5'2". And I was like, well, will that change? Or is that really bad? Like, what happens? And he goes, well, unless you're planning on growing about 8 to 10 inches, you're just really growing this way instead of up. And he started laughing, like hysterically laughing. Okay. After that, he wouldn't see me. He always gave me to his counterpart doctor. And I just remember feeling like, wow, I was already feeling down. It's so pretty. I really didn't need to be knocked down even worse by a doctor that you go to for healing, for help, for advice. So I was like, I'm going to the gym. I am trying to monitor what I'm eating a little bit better. What could I do? And I think he wanted to put me on some sort of diet pill that would like speed me out. And I really didn't trust that. And so thank God I finally left. First, I just didn't go back to him. But I was getting my sleep medicine. So you have to go at least once a month or once every couple of months for that, so that you could at least get your sleep medicine. But anyhow, I'm so glad I switched to Dr. McNola, which was Devin's doctor and Devin's friend. Actually, they were family friends. And he just really figured things out. And also, I had like several problems. Like I had neck problem. The joints, the bones in my neck, C3 or 4, was totally reversed since the car accident I had at 15. I was in a car accident at 15, and that totally destroyed my neck. But nothing was ever done about it because it was the 70s. You just kept it moving. And I did go to chiropractic since age 20, though. And then I had a L5 or L6 situation, my lower back, which is bothering me now. Like herniated discs and whatnot. And he was the doctor that said he read the results. I went to MRIs for both of them. He ordered those. And back in New York, I was covered at least. So he was the one who said, well, you got a neck situation and a lower back situation, so basically you're fucked. That's what he said. And the reason why I laugh is because at least he validated that, no, you're not just a hypochondriac, you know? He didn't just like leave it at that, you know? So I was happy. At least he believed me and he tried to help me. And there was a short, oh wait, I gotta go across the street. 1 second, guys. Can you see the black truck that's just waiting, staring at me? I don't know if you can see them. But anyhow, I found out a lot of things in my life. And one of the things that I found out is you can't be on medication, for back pain, because I was a little bit like I would just take it as needed when I was in New York. And that's when they were giving you OxyContin for back pain and neck pain, right? But I was good with, they would give me like a bottle full of 190 pills or 130. I had those for years, right? But then it's easy to get addicted to that. And when I say addicted, I don't mean like taking 10 of them. I mean taking like twice a week. So when I got here, they have new laws since 2015 that nobody is allowed to have that anymore. Why? Because they get addicted to it. The addiction rate of oxytocin, OxyContin, and Percocet, Valium, but especially oxytocin, OxyContin, which was supposed to be a miracle drug when it first came out, but then everybody got addicted, turned into drug addicts, because not everybody, okay, thank God, but it's not the people's fault. And when the doctors stopped giving it, what happened was people went to buy it on the street. People went to get whatever they can get so that they can get out of pain, because your body and your brain gets used to it, right? So when they couldn't even get the OxyContin or the Percocets on the street, what are they going to do? They might, not everybody, but they might get so desperate that they switch to heroin or meth, okay? So when I got here, I told the doctors, the problem, and they said, there's nothing we could do except send you to a pain specialist or a pain management person. So I don't know if I told you guys the story. I know I told you some of it. I'm just looking at the purple. Purple makes me happy. Purple hair, don't care. Okay. Anyway, I just don't want it to turn into clown posse purple. That's when it like fades out or is too vibrant. So I might mix it with a little more black to tone it down, but we'll see. I might get the whole thing black, but I'm not ready for that yet because I'm happy about the purple. Thank you, Lisa. I like those purple hearts. So the one doctor I had, which I didn't like her at all, because me all the medication from New York, right? So me being an honest person, I want to do whatever she says. So I put all my medication bottles, even old bottles, in a plastic bag. I bring it to her. She takes it. And I said, am I going to get that back? Because I'm showing you what I have. She goes, nope, this is illegal. I said, they're mine. Some of them are 3 years old. I just take it when I need it. And I've had those for a long time. And I just want to keep it. She was like, nope, it's illegal in this state. They'd arrest you. It's like, what do you mean they arrest me? They prescribed to me years ago because I saved them. I didn't take them all the time. And anyhow, she took them. Never gave them back. So she said, you have to go to a pain management person. So, P.S., I'm going to speed up the story because I'm getting tired. And it is 21 minutes. That's good. I'm glad because I'm trying to last till 30. So I go to this pain management doctor after waiting months for the appointment. And I go to the, Devin takes me. And I go to the waiting room, and there's all people with white hair with wheelchairs, canes, and I'm the youngest person there. And I'm like, what's going on? And so I was in my 50s when I moved here, right? 52, to be exact. So I was 53 at this point, because I didn't go do anything the first year, or the first half year. So I'm waiting in the waiting room to see the doctor. He does several tests on me. That costs a lot of money. And he gives me something like hydro something. And he kept pushing the dosage up. He would say, is this good? Does this take your pain away? And I'll be like, no. I feel terrible. Can't I just get the other pills? Nope, you can't get those. Then we were pounded with all these bills. And then he wanted to do these procedures on me. First he said he wanted to put rat poison, Botox, into my neck because they found out that Botox helps your herniated discs, whatever it was. I said, no, that would be a no. He said, why not? I said, because I don't do Botox in my face, rat poison, so why would I do it in my neck? I'm not for it. Other people could be for it. I'll put extra makeup and moisturizer on. My face is blown up like a balloon as it is, so I don't need it. He was like, no, but it's a whole different thing in your neck. I said, no, I don't want that. He said, well, how about a procedure? I don't know, some kind of shot. They take you into the room and they just give you all these shots. And guess what? You're wide awake. They don't give you anything, maybe a lidocaine. And then you're supposed to be like rest for 2 days. And then you'll start to feel better in your neck. Well, guess what? It must have had steroid in it. It blew my face up even bigger than it is right now. I'm pretty sure it was some sort of steroid. And I felt horrible, right? So then we decided just do the medication. So he kept raising my medication. He didn't give a crap that I'm trying to work. I'm going to schools. I'm subbing. That's when I was subbing like almost every day or every day. And I went into the back of a classroom and I just had to be there like to observe and not observe, like in case the teacher wanted me to take a group. But she didn't want me to take a group. So I went and sat down. She told me to sit in the back. And I had the book. I had to put the book over my face, like up, like this, because I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was doing this, like the drug sleep, like this. I was nodding out because I had to take the medicine, 60 milligrams, and it would make me dizzy in the morning. And I said, can I take it in at night so I don't feel like so druggy? And he said, no, if you take it at night, you'll never go to sleep because of my sleep medicine. So I'm taking this medicine. I still have a back pain my pain in my back was still there, but it was like you just didn't care about anything. It was like I felt like I was a different person. It was hydro something. Hydrocodone? It was some kind of hydro something, right? I'm trying to think what it was, but I just remember he started me out at 15 milligrams, then it went up to 20, then it up 25, then it was boom, 60. And it was so horrible. I just remember we were standing in the cafeteria, and it was like school pride celebration week. And I remember standing there. We had a report there in the morning. Had one teacher that was like a friend of her husband was a friend of Devin. So sometimes all of us would go out to eat. So I always call her the sort of friend, because she really didn't want to bother with me. But it was because if Devin wanted to go out with her husband, she just wanted to tag along because she was nosy and the type of person that never wants their husband to go out without them. That type. It wasn't that she wanted anything to do with me. Anyhow, I was sitting with her, and I think she said I lost weight. You look like you lost weight. And I was like, really? Thank you. But I don't think I did, but maybe I did. I don't know. So I'm standing there, and I remember my eyes are closing. And I'm like, please, dear God, don't let me fall asleep standing up in front of these kids. And like, the only alternative would be like passing out, fainting. And I kept thinking, I just want to work the day. I just want to get the money for working. If I go home and if I faint, then they probably won't want me to come back here to work. So I was like, this isn't doing anything for me, but hurting me. So one day we were getting the windows fixed, and Devin went with the guy, got along with the guy, or he was fixing the showers or whatever, and he went out to dinner with the guy. I probably was invited, but I didn't feel good. I didn't go. So I was home, and I passed out. I passed out like I was laying in between the bed and the bookcase in the bedroom. I passed out, and I think I called the cops before I knew I was falling. I think I called the cops because the cops came. Then my stepson, he probably was in his room. Yeah, I don't even think he was at work. He was probably in his room. And then all of a sudden the cops were at the house, and they were like, and I definitely called them because I felt out of control. I thought I was dying. And Devin wasn't home. I felt so dizzy. I was hallucinating. So after that, I know that was in March because I said a prayer. And I asked God, I don't want to be addicted to anything. Please take away that urge. Help me to not take any of those pills, no Xanax, no those hydrocodone. Because I just stopped taking it. I didn't want to go back to this doctor because I felt like he wasn't even listening and he just wanted to make money off of us. And he didn't give a crap. And like, you're not supposed to just go off that medicine. You have to taper it. But I've had it. I was like, I am not putting this bad stuff into my body. So that's what I did. Okay, I asked God to help me with it. And it wasn't easy. There were times where I was like looking, where is my pills from New York? You know, I just need one or half of Tylenol with codeine, or Tylenol 5. And I said, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like my husband has medication from his heart attack and medication from his diabetes and whatnot and anxiety, whatever. I don't want to be at his pills. I don't want to be like, okay, am I back? I'm back. Hi, Judy. When I took hydrocodone, that's what it was. I had to quit instantly, but I didn't have any side effects. Yes, that's good that you didn't have any side effects. I had side effects, but I never felt like it worked to begin with. And so, you know what I did? I remember my mother quitting smoking, and she said, when you quit something, you always have to replace it with something that's more positive. So when she quit smoking, she replaced it with sugar-free candies. So when she wanted to have a cigarette, she would have a sugar-free candy. And when I quit smoking, 2008, I did blow pops. And I know that's not good for your teeth, but it helped me because I felt like it was like a present. Like first it's a sucker and then it's bubble gum, right? And I did have some sugar-free candies, but you have to do what works for you. So I still had pain, right? So I would make sure that I had with me at school, regular Tylenol. And so I would take that, and now here's the thing. Of course I did healing therapy, natural healing therapy, which was meditation music, color therapy. That helped me the most. Louise Hay, and of course God. But I wanted that craving, that sorry, it keeps going in and out. But I'm almost done because I'm at 33 minutes, so that's good. But I wanted that feeling, the craving feeling. Like some people out there probably saying like, well, when you're drinking too much, why don't you do the same thing? I do do the same thing. If I feel like I'm drinking too much, I'll say, God, please help me to not have the craving for alcohol. Help me to do something more positive. And so I'll do affirmations, I'll do walks, I'll do painting, and that helps me. I'm not going to say it helps me all the time, but really, I had a glass of wine the other night, the night that I did my hair. And I was going to pour a second glass in because it took me like 4 hours to drink it. It felt very, my throat hurt, like it was sour. It felt sour. And then I said, you know what? I have to work the next day. I'm dyeing my hair. It's already late. Let me just give myself a salsa, So replacement. You got to have something to replace drinking with too. So, but that prayer I said in March 2016. God heard it. Because like I said, God, I don't want to ever have to go to this doctor. And you know what? That doctor left town. His name was Dr. Tom. He left town. He friggin' left. People were there waiting for him. And he left in the middle of the night, all kinds of lawsuits. So that's what I'm saying. I wasn't the only one that he was not treating right. He didn't care about me healing. He just wanted to put the rat poison in and call it a day. He just wanted to up my medicine to the highest amount, even though it wasn't helping me. It was just making me sicker. So anyway, that prayer, I'm not saying that it had happened overnight. It didn't. So I replaced it with regular. If I had a lot of pain, I took Tylenol. Then I did a lot of reading about how you can gain a lot of weight if your liver is not working correctly, right? So one of the biggest things besides alcohol that makes your liver not work is friggin' Tylenol. You could blow out your liver with Tylenol too much. Like, think of it as every time you take a Tylenol, yeah, maybe your pain goes away, but it destroys your liver. So you got to fix your liver in a natural way. So meditation, music, affirmation, the color orange, the color yellow, sacral chakra, fix your solar plexus, fix your sacral chakra. Okay, I'm totally into it. That's what my healing artwork is about. Because I used it on myself, first and foremost. I didn't know I had a thyroid problem back in 80s and the 90s. Patients of a thyroid problem. Before you know about it, you could be very, very, very thin, right? So as a kid, in third grade, I was 38 pounds. Third grade. Fifth grade, I was 58 pounds. Okay? When I got to high school, I was so sad because I went up to 100 and, I remember being 88 pounds in junior high. Then when I got to high school, ninth grade, I went up to 104 pounds. And I went on all these diets, right? I always exercised. I did yoga. I was gymnastics, into gymnastics, ballet, jazz. I used to dance. So that's one of the signs. Very, very thin. I could eat anything, right? I was a big junk eater. Okay, not surprisingly. But we didn't have a lot of food. So that's one of the signs. And then what happens is your metabolism stops working. At some point, you have a whole bunch of GI problems, which I did. Check, please, check, please. IBS, check, please. Stomach problems, solar plexus problems. And then all of a sudden, it's like no matter how much I went to the gym, no matter how much I walked, and sometimes I used to walk 2 hours because I felt like, let me get control of it, and that helped me, and that was my meditation time. Still is, but I can't walk 2 hours anymore. And you don't see any results. You're eating salad, you're eating vegetables. Anyway, so I had to look into thyroid stuff. I had to look in what heals the liver, what heals the thyroid. And there's affirmations for all of it. So I know I have to do my homework again. I tell you guys to do your homework. Now I have to do it for me. All it means is I'll watch a couple of videos on the solar plexus, which involves the liver, and a bunch of videos specifically for meditation music for the thyroid, because I'm on heavy duty 154 milligrams of thyroxine, and I don't feel it's working, but I have skipped a couple of days when I forget. I just have a bad sleep problem, so I go back to sleep in the morning and I forget to take my thyroxine. I would love to be off of it, but if I go off of it, then my thyroid doesn't work at all. So that's what I'll be looking into, writing affirmations down for it, and for the liver. But to get off of medication, because like that doctor said, you're screwed, you're effed. Because I got the neck problem, I got the lower back problem. It can't be reduced. It can't be fixed. You could do surgery, but surgery doesn't guarantee that it'll be fixed. It's just like it's something that's broken that will not be fixed. So learn how to manage the pain in a more natural way so you won't get dead. Okay. So I would take the my back would always hurt because if I did too much sitting, it would lock, right? So I would tend to stand, like walk up and down the aisles with the kids, whatever school I was working at. You know, you're busy. It's not as you're teaching, you're standing up teaching. At least that's what I like to do. Either way, if I did too much sitting, it would lock. If I did too much standing, somehow it would be sore. So I would take my Tylenol. Then I found it wasn't really working. So I switched to Aleve because you could take one of those. That worked a little bit better. I have to get more of that. So you have to find what works for you and try to stay over the pain, above the pain. I believe in those pads that you put on your back that have lidocaine in it. I'm telling you, when I worked in Brooklyn, I tore my shoulder, a ligament in my shoulder that was right near my neck, and then I had that's when I found out about the lower back. When I went up on a chair and I went to pull boxes down, and the aide wouldn't help me. She stood in the corner talking on the phone, saying that aides weren't allowed to help the teachers anymore. I was like, could you just spot me, hold my hand, so that I don't fall off this little baby chair? Anyhow, I heard it was like a rubber band snap, and that was my shoulder, but I couldn't take off from work because it was the end of the year. So what I'm saying is, switch it up. If you could take something natural that works with the pads, like the sticky lidocaine pads, I would have them, one on my neck. Of course, my hair would get into it and it would always unravel. But I would start the day out with that on my neck and then 2 on my back. And they last 8 hours. Trust me, when the 8 hours is done, you feel it. So I would take them off, try to put a new one on. And they really help. And then I would switch it up with either Aleve or Tylenol. Just be careful because they're not good for your liver. The pads are all better, more natural. Anyhow, sorry about all that, guys. Another thing I was on was gabapentin, prescription gabapentin, which was supposed to be the new drug for back pain, neck pain, and slight depression. That blows you up. And for me, that put me more into a depression, I believe. So that's why when I ask God, please take away this pain from me, please. Take away any craving for these pharmaceutical drugs. Just let me take the ones that I have to take, like the thyroid. And, in a perfect world, I would be off of that. Maybe if I lose a bunch of weight, I would be able to be off that. I don't know. Because Hashimoto's is not really curable. Whatever Kelly Clarkson is on, I would love to be on. Because I have the same shape. I'm the same height as her. I'm 30. I'm 30 years older than her. I mean, she could be my daughter's age. But anyhow, I'm shaped like her. Anyway, there's no quick fix. Lots of prayers, work, asking, I like my doctor who I have now, but he just gives me, he just checks my blood and talks about, what are you doing? Like, I think he said something about a pill. I was on a pill. He said something about a pill, and I was on it from the thyroid doctor, and it was like being on crack. It just made me hyper. I don't like things to make me a different personality, and I was a jittery personality. There's some videos where I'm on it, and after the first bottle, I stopped taking it. There wasn't a big difference in my weight. What, 6 pounds? It was some 1950s drug that, probably should be outlawed. Anyway, I'm going to stop because my husband, of course, is trying to call me. And I walked 47 minutes. Yay! That's way over what I thought I could do. And actually, my back feels a little better. My lower back feels a little bit better. Now I'm going to go hydrate. Love you guys. Next up is I have a little video that I want to do for, what's his name? He was a dancer. He was a dancer and he was on the Ellen show. Twitch. I still want to do that, but I don't want to creep myself out because it's sad. Hi, I got the mail.
I was asking you, what do you want? You're going to do the animals.
Yeah, I'm coming in now.
I don't know what you want.
I went for a walk.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I went all the way down there by that shopping center. Anyway, yeah, so coming up is Twitch. I don't know if I'll show my face, maybe not. And also JonBenet Ramsey, where I have like 8 to 10 pages of notes. I just need to get it out. I'm on a live.
Oh.
Want to say hi?
No.
Why not?
Don't want.
Can I show you Viking shirt?
No.
Not even just your shirt, not your face?
No.
Why?
What? Do your live.
All right. Okay. I don't know what anybody said. Oh, wait. I didn't have any side effects from going off of it. I just wish I could get them again. Oh, I don't. Hydrocodone, I didn't like that. I liked Oxycontin. But can't get that either. Yeah, I did. Hi, Leah. Nice to see you. You're on the level. Yeah, I don't like that drug. But if I don't take it, everything goes wrong. You have a thyroid episode that could land you in the hospital. Voltagran gel. Oh, I think I was on that gel. I will get that. I will buy that.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Crystal Divine. Thank you for being on my live today. Okay, so guys, I love you, but I think Hannah brought some groceries home, so I'm gonna help you. Maybe I'll see you later or tomorrow. Namaste.